Yo, good morning everybody and happy Saturday to you all. Welcome back Raptoria to more of this amazing game, a game that you may have seen recently on the YouTube channel, and a game that we're going to be trying out a little further today, getting a little more in depth with a demo for Deconstruction Simulator. Let me go ahead and pull this one up on screen and let me say good morning to you. And this game, I think, is on the higher end of good examples of like construction, or maybe even more so deconstruction simulators. If you're a big fan of construction sim, or maybe house flipper, or power wash simulator, this is pretty damn good. This demo dropped a little while ago, March 31st, 2025, and I'm looking forward to its full release, allowing us to demo homes and trailers and interior rooms, and then take out things like appliances and furniture and try to sell it back at our base, depending on what the customer lets us do. So it seems pretty fun. You know, you get your sledgehammer and a couple other different tools to demo things, throw it into a truck or a van, and then bring it back and then sell it online, basically. Looks like it also lets us use equipment eventually. So wrecking balls, and then we've got things like your typical item scanner, and it just seems like a good time. So if you like good times, make sure you sub to the channel, turn on that notification bell, follow all that good stuff, and good morning to you all. So yeah, free demos out now. It was really fun when I played it in a video, but you know, videos are often a little shorter and we don't get to see everything, and that's what the live streams are for. So good times indeed. Wow, that's a lot of debris. All right, let's watch a little intro video, and then we'll jump into this one. And it's good to see mostly positive reviews on the demo. It's kind of nice that people review demos too. It lets you know whether or not a game will be worth checking out when it releases. That's what happened with like Schedule 1, for example. That had a demo, and tons of people were like, "No way, this is going to be cool," and they were right. So let's check out the video and jump in and start our very first deconstruction business here on the channel. Yeah. Ooh. That's cool. Lots of trucks to be able to buy too. I'm assuming that allows you to bring more stuff back from the demolition site or whatnot. And very cool. It looked like physics-based deconstruction with the bricks, where they'll all come crashing down. Let's jump in. We gotta get to work, y'all. Throw on the work gloves, grab the hard hat. Gotta be OSHA compliant here at the here in Raptoria. We're proudly OSHA compliant stream. You know, Chad, honestly, I woke up this morning to get like another email on these types of games too, and I think at this rate it is safe to say that if I started a channel that was just about like simulators that simulated life, or like life jobs and things like that, yeah, we could cover a new game every day. One of the new ones allows us to be like a rural, it's kind of like My Summer Car, but for the southern states of the US, and you're doing things like delivering packages, and it's like you work for Napa Auto Parts or something. I don't know. We'll take a look at that ASAP. Okay, welcome to Deconstruction Simulator Prologue. I'm going to start fresh and experience the game from the very beginning, and if we complete this one in advance, we'll go play Used Car Simulator. We'll go play that game for a little bit. This demo, though, depending on how long we take, I'm going to try to be more thorough here and slow and look at everything, and then if there's extra time, we'll do a little bit of time in Used Car Sim. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll start ourselves a fresh new game, and start a new company, too. Thank you for choosing to play Deconstruction Simulator Prologue. This is an introduction to the full version of the game and covers the basics of deconstruction gameplay and the key features of managing a deconstruction company. I also believe I think the voice acting in this game is AI generated, so I hope that when they release, I hope that maybe it'll go into early access and that they'll hire voice actors later. But anytime there's AI, unless it's supposed to be AI, like if it was a robot or something, I'm okay with that, I guess. But Hire voice actors, damn it. It adds to the realism. I know they're expensive, but it's important. All right, let's skip that. The full release offers even more exciting content, including more tools, larger and more varied locations, more available vehicles, and the ability to acquire your own property for demolition. Oh, we get to build our own house? The prologue is just a foretaste of what awaits you on your adventure. As the head of a deconstruction company, it may contain bugs and changes that differ from the full version of the game. Have fun. Let us know what you think. We want to make this game special for you as it is for us. It's been pretty good so far. And that's why I'm back for more. Games Incubator. Hypnotic Ants. New phone, who dis?
Boss, I'll be right there. 9102 Fairwary Drive, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I know that this is your first time and that the property looks intimidating, but it's a simple job. Get your act together, or I'll find someone else to take your place, newbie.
A simple job. Yeah. I'll call you right back. I'm getting there. Okay, here I am.
Here we are.
The crane, whack the ball. Easy money. At least that's what the boss kept saying. I've arrived. I'll wrap up the job, write up the report, and roll. I'll see you soon.
I left the keys in the back. The wrecking ball's getting hungry, newbie. Don't prolong it. My patience is limited, and time is money.
All right, check the house number.
Boss? I think there's something wrong with this house number. It's kind of crooked and...
I certainly got you the right address. You think I'm talking crap, newbie?
No, boss. The thing is...
Stop whining and get to work. The money's good. There's no time to be picky. Such a customer happens once a quarter. Move it!
This seems like an inside job. Is he already trying to fire us? Was he here before us? Okay. Hey, there's the big old crane. So we can use these in the future. That's pretty cool. Although I don't think this will be the type of game that's open world where we can drive these vehicles around. And the edge of the map is literally right there. So it's like House Flipper, where you're not really allowed to leave the property, where it's like, oh. But at least that gives them more focus on detailed homes and interiors than a whole world that's kind of thrown together. So I guess there's that. Okay, take the keys from the back garden. So he's talking about the keys from the wrecking ball? Okay. There they are. Get into the wrecking ball. Is there any money or anything around here? Wonder if there's like a bundle of just bills sitting there. Okay, let's head back to the wrecking ball. Came in like a wrecking ball, yeah. Where's the truck, by the way? He parked it right here. Now it's gone? Huh, that's weird. Well, we'll get in the crane then. I guess we'll get in here. Okay. Oh, very straightforward. This is pretty realistic. Left click to do thing. All right, that's very realistic. Go. Oh.
Boss, we have a problem.
It was 6102.
I'm not up to the job, huh?
What did you think? You brought it on yourself.
Yeah, right. Boss didn't even can you believe that? Didn't even verify the property.
I'm loan to start my own business.
Money
Still
printer.
See if it's for sure, boss. See you in the contract market.
Oh, we got a $100,000 loan.
It's time to get to work.
I got fired, chat. I got fired with one mouse click. I'm that bad. All right, personalize your company. We can change our logo and change our name. Let's see what we got for logos. Oh, the doggo. Okay, we got a little house. House is in the city, a wrecking ball, construction guy, construction gal, construction alien, a dog, and of course, a kitty. We got a kitty. That's right, there's a kitty there. Home recycling, like a hammer with a shield, a demolished house, and a house in a box. What are we thinking here, boys? House in a box? Maybe the first house logo? I kind of like those ones the most, but I hope there's a way maybe to import our own logos in the future because it does go on the van. That's pretty cool. When we're out and about, it will be written on the side of vehicles, so that's kind of cool. Kitty, I like the kitty too, but I didn't mind the first or the last one. I think the first one's okay. Let's go with that. And then a company name. Also, let's see how many. Oh, max 10 characters. Yeah, again, another game where they give you like a 50 character space and then only 10 max. I guess it makes sense because there's only so much room on the van, so that's fine. Kitty. Chad, you want the kitty? All right, fine. We'll go with the kitty. All right. But now what do we call it? It's got to be a pun. You know, like every business has to have a pun. Cat demo. Oh, we only have 10 characters though, so we got to get real like short. Kitty demo. Oh wow, that right there is max characters. Meow demo. I don't know. Catastrophe. I don't know if that'll fit. I want there to be more than 10 characters though, but Meowco. Wow, okay, that's all we could basically fit. Damn, man. That's all we could fit. All right, I think Meowco is fine. It's such a struggle to like come up with a funny name, but not being able to use like characters. All right, that's fine enough. Yeah, it's okay. Hopefully we get more in the full game.
Hello, world. First the paperwork, and then all the rest. I'll buy this permit and get to work.
We have to do paperwork. All right. Oh, what is this? The what is this? Big Chung. Wait, is this one of their other games? Oh, is this Shipyard? Oh, that's awesome. This is from the folks that made Ship Graveyard Sim. No wonder it's kind of refined a little bit. I think that game is multiplayer as well now, too. I want to play that one some more. That's a fun one. Let's take a look around the office. Actually detailed, like with books. Photo of us and a kid, maybe. Break old to create new motivational posters. Certificate of achievement. Wow, I don't know what I did yet, but I already got the certificate for it. AI-generated warehouse photo. Floor plans. First aid. All right, I think we're OSHA compliant, boys. Utility room and a bathroom. I don't know if we can actually go in these in the future. Oh, that ends the day if we go out there. Okay. Oh, and we got a pizza to where the pizza is completely untouched. I can't believe it, but I see a coffee mug there. Nice. Little warehouse logo on that too. Let's walk around. Okay, so literally we get to use this warehouse too. Like we get to store physical things that we bring from out on the jobs here. So refrigerators, washing machines, chairs, those all get placed there. And this is for various construction materials. So we got like wood and brick and other stuff can go here. And then also we bring back the debris too and then have to throw it out. So I think we dispose of it here. Also classic. Important, this is possibly a fire escape. We're going to get shut down. Look at this. Got boxes and whatnot in front of the stairs. Wonderful. Well, the skylights are nice. Got a little light coming into the warehouse. That's nice. And I don't know if we can actually go out there. No. But we are supposed to keep it clear. Okay, let's buy our first permit then. Let's hop online. Oh, it's 2024. We're jumping back in time. We got our price gun there. Use computer. All right, we got contracts, orders, stock status, tool store, warehouse, garage, and permits. Permits unlock access to new contracts. Each successive permit level guarantees new exclusive assignments. Ooh. And increasingly more complex properties. However, each permit has its own requirements and fees, so you have to earn it. Pay for your first permit, and let's get to work. I noticed we only had like $2,700 too. We have a construction permit. Oh, looks like different tiers. Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it looks like. We have orders, stock status, tool store. Okay, everything that we saw in the previous area could be accessed here too. So we don't have to go back. That's convenient. That's nice. Let's go with the tier 1 construction permit from Meow Cow. Meow. Buy for $10. That's nice.
The most basic permits, but they're enough to get started. On the other hand, until then, the basic contracts must suffice for me.
Okay. Issued by the International Bureau of Construction Licenses. There's an international bureau?
Need to buy wheels.
Oh, we got to buy a van. Small van, more comfortable to drive, but with a higher cost. A noticeable improvement. Really? Seems like the cheapest vehicle. That sounds like we're upgrading, but oh, maybe we start with an even smaller vehicle in the full game. Oh boy. Now this is interesting too. It says max 30 kilometers an hour, $5 per 10 minutes for fuel costs, and the medium capacity. So maybe we do get to drive vehicles. Maybe there will be an open world map if it actually concerns the speed, or maybe that has something to do with like if we sell items, how much time will pass between days, and more as they said, time is money. So if it takes us multiple days to do a job, that's going to be closer to owing more rent, owing more utility costs, whatever else might be due. All right, let's buy the van for $2,000.
This one will be just right. Small, but cheap to maintain.
Nice. All right. Yeah, time to buy your first car. Each vehicle offers different parameters of speed, fuel consumption, and storage capacity. Largest vehicles have plenty of loading space, but traveling in them is expensive. So you want to maintain a fleet of vehicles, so that way if you have to go back to pick up a couple things you missed, you might not want to bring the big O truck. So, all right, let's go with the van.
Time to cash in on this shiny new company. Let's see what's out there in the contract market.
Meowco. Oh, we're 5 stars already. Maybe we lose stars over time? Let's see, your first contract. Let's see, contract details. Let's learn how to take care of your company. Payment 0, time to execute 5 days, travel distance 20 kilometers. Okay, so that must have something to do with it, so you got to calculate that. Living room, recover the customer bookshelf. Bathroom, recover for the customer washing machine. And in general, destroy walls of 6. Okay, and then there's bonuses too. Budget 700, starting at 1645. Although I don't know if there's a time. I don't know if there's a day-night cycle while we're doing the job. But that seems fine to me. Okay, exit. Let's prepare for the first contract and buy 1 pallet. You'll place this in the collected bricks. Oh, you'll place collected bricks on this, which you can sell later. Okay. Right-click on a pallet to buy a pallet. All right.
Can't forget about the containers. Without them, I'd be like a fish without water. Or like a brick without a pallet.
Maybe this isn't AI voice acted. Anyway, open the car door and pack the pallet. Hornet 01, nice. Can we put this down? Ah, we can, cool.
I'll also need a box for small stuff.
Now let's do the same for the prop box. You'll need to put items in there that are too small to sell separately. You have to store them together in a box. Oh, we can buy each of these. I put that in there too. Okay, so one thing for raw material like bricks, and one thing for miscellaneous like figurines and, I don't know, trophies, things like that. Okay, close your van.
Let's hope this contract's location's close. Feels expensive and time is money, as that old Scrooge said.
It's time to hit the road. Get in the car and choose your destination. You may have several contracts accepted at the same time, but try to plan your routes carefully. Remember that fuel costs money and travel takes time, which can be valuable for contracts with tighter deadlines. So if we're doing multiple jobs, we really got to work to calculate that out. And we're heading to the old job site. Let's go. Kitty.
Trailer house. The owner's name is Ricky. He went to jail and his property was taken over by a bailiff. Classic.
Oh, Ricky. Let's do this. That's the spot. Explore the property if you want, and proceed inside when you're ready. Apparently we... is that really necessary to put all that up? Keep your distance. Well, it's like a crime scene. What the hell was Ricky doing? Wow. They're not screwing around. Okay, anything out back? Any Easter eggs? Oh, there's a TV and a stove out here. They're going to ask us to take those things later. Okay. So this is the client van, and then this is our van, which is weird. The customer who's asking us to do stuff, I guess, usually has like a van waiting for them. Like, hey, put my stuff in this van that I have, which is like, okay, I guess. But anyway. All right, let's go inside. Scanner. A scanner is your best friend during a contract. It will show you key information about items of interest. The scanner shows the rarity, market value, and purpose of the item. It's a common armchair that we can take to the warehouse and sell. Take out the scanner and then scan one armchair. Remember to turn on the flashlight or lights in the house if it's too dark to see. 4, to equip the scanner. The scanner works automatically when you hover over an object.
Not bad. Let's scan something and find if there's anything worth saving.
Yes, indeed. Turn on all the lights. Oh, wow. Some butterflies, a bed, a guitar, a fan. This is Ricky's biggest fan right here. And is there a kitchen light? Sure is. Oh, you got an upgraded stove. Okay. And did you get a newer TV? He had a TV out back, but I didn't see it in here. Oh, look at that. Got a World War II, is that a Spitfire, elephant, piggy, hippo? And a picture that seems to have fallen off the wall. All right, we got to do one thing at a time. Okay, so we're supposed to scan this thing. So 4.
It's common and cheap.
75
Not worth
bucks.
my time here.
Oh boy, it's a common armchair, so taking it would not be so cost effective due to the price to size ratio. Oh, right. You still have a fairly small car, so it's better to use the space for more valuable items. So in other words, we may have to leave some things behind sometimes. Let's find something more valuable, such as a rare washing machine.
Nice piece of work. A rarity, one might say. Let's take it to the customer's van. I'll mark it with a scanner to remember its value.
So that's weird. Like, it implies that, like, we're going to be... It's got a $100 value. But, like, Ricky's in jail. So we're bringing... Or I guess maybe it's the bailiff. Maybe the bailiff is doing, like, an auction or something. He'll give us some money for it. For our job well done. And then he'll auction it off or something like that. Maybe that makes more sense. Okay, let's grab a... I can't believe we're grabbing this, by the way, with our bare hands and legs. Shouldn't we have a dolly? Don't I have rights, damn it? Doing this, you know, all day, every day. We have to work smarter, not harder. Oh, we can also rotate it? Oh, when we go to put it down. Wait, it says to mark the washing machine. What does that mean? I don't see an option to mark. Wait, scanner, mark the washing machine. Oh, we do it like this. Ah, that's cool. So then we can, as we go through the house, we can mark the things we want to take. So we don't forget. That's cool. So it's marked as rare. So we also know the... Okay, that's cool. You can go through a house and mark everything. And then, you know, as you go through the house, then that'll help you to decide, okay, what should I really bring? You know, so this is like more common. So you really just want to bring blues with you or higher if you can. Oh, won't let me do anything. Okay, we can't have fun here. What about this guitar? Common. Yeah, everything's pretty much common. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're pretty strong, I guess.
If it weren't for the fact that a customer requested it, I'd gladly take it to the warehouse and sell for some good cash.
Now I'm starting to think this is not AI. I don't know.
Now I just need to gather the small stuff, and I can get down to serious work.
Oh, it said something more, and then it cut the audio. Pick up the small items box. Look at that. Look at that, boys. The kitty. Okay, so we're bringing this inside. I'm going to pack it full of items.
As always, lots of dust catchers.
Okay, common. Anything rare here? No, we're just taking everything. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Are we gonna play Inzoid today? Probably not today. There are quite a few other games I want to play and try again, but Inzoid was pretty cool. We'll get back to that when we can. I did enjoy that. It was quite fun to build houses and decorate and whatnot. Wow, that thing holds a lot. Oh, is that made of jade? Dismantles. You've cleared the bookshelf of small items, but still clutters the way to the walls we will be dismantling. You'll need to get rid of it. Let's dismantle it carefully. You can dismantle the angle connectors by clicking on them and moving the cursor forward and backwards towards the end of the connectors. Now, so we're going to basically jimmy the bookshelf apart.
At last, I can dismantle and package it. This is going to be satisfying. Maybe I should record it and post it on my Tech Tuck.
My tack tuck. Okay. Can't believe it. Let's start from the bottom. Dismantle the bookshelf. So we got to take out every one of those connectors. Kind of a fun mini game, though. We'll see how tedious it gets, how many times in the game we have to do this. Oh, one in the back there. Ooh, nice. And we actually get a box out of it. That's cool. Put into the customer's van the bookshelf and the washing machine. I love that. That all actually gets packed away, and like, you know, like when you buy it from the store or the IKEA, this is how they come packed. So that's cool. I like that. Don't forget to pack the customer's car with the things that they've told you to retrieve. Must fit all things declared for recovery in the contract to receive full payment. Boop-a-boop. Dismantles. It's time to get rid of the wooden walls. Disassemble some of them by recovering materials and destroy the rest with a hammer. Be careful not to hit any object unrelated to the order. You'll receive a financial penalty. Oh, wait, there's more. Once you've taken off the first layer of the wall, you can get down to picking up the insulation, wadding, and wooden structural components. Remember that you can carry multiple boards and beams at the same time. The same goes for the pallet bricks.
Now for some time-consuming stuff, but it'll be worth it. I can recover a lot of valuable parts from the walls, but it'll take up a lot of space in the car.
Fair enough. Okay, dismantle the wooden walls. Oh, we're going for the bedroom. Is there not a light here? Oh, we had to do this by hand. No. No swinging of a big O tool. Put that there for now. Okay, and there's the insulation. Oh, we're like ripping it out of there, like we're pulling it out by hand. And then bag that up. Thank goodness we don't have to do every single one of them. Perhaps like a couple at a time. All right, and then on to the other side. Or this side. Oh, they want us to do... Oh! Nice, we get a little saw, I guess. Boy, they make you go through the whole thing, don't they? But he did say it was time consuming, but probably worth it financially. Oh! And the whole wall collapsed. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. I don't think that's a problem, though. Okay, we'll go ahead and set these out here for now. Time for destruction. Use the sledgehammer and remember to pack up debris when it starts cluttering your path.
Now the best part. Just have to be careful not to damage anything else.
Well, too late about that. Don't blame me. That was gravity. This one looks fun. Yeah, it's been fun. I'm back for more. Okay, let's move that chair. Ooh, wow, this is like coming apart. Okay, can I set this outside gently? Oh, well. All right, that's one way to do it. So they just want us to use a hammer now, I guess. This will probably be the type of game that gives you skill tree too, so you can just do this in one swing. Woo, look at that. Okay, back to doing things by hand. No? Oh, they probably want us to clean this up now. Making things all tidy. Oh, we're going to have a few bags of trash here. Okay, that's cool that we can pull it out in one big piece and not have to, like, rip it out. Although it does make a little mess. It's going to have to be hammered. All right, well, back to taking things out again. Well, they want me to do it on that side. Okay. Well, before we took out all the studs here on this side, and then the other side collapsed. Do we have to take that apart? I kind of just want to move it. Cool. Stress relief, for sure. I really feel like we should just be able to move that desk. I mean, that's not as cumbersome as the bookshelf. And the bag is full. All right, we'll set that outside too. Oh, look at the detail on that too. I like that. They did a good job of like not making it just a generic black trash bag and making it an actual like serious thing. Looks nice. Okay. Destroy the wooden walls. Are they literally asking me to use the sledge on these two? Oh, they are. Oh. Well, we could have actually, cut those nicely, but I guess this is a tutorial. So they're just showing us all the methods to do it. Ah, we made such a mess. Remember the brick pallet that you have in your car? It'll help you to recover the materials from this brick wall. Use the masonry chisel and then pick up the bricks and stack them on the pallet. Remember, dismantling does not equal destruction. To pick up the brick, remember that you can pick up multiple bricks at once.
I have to put the bricks somewhere so I can sell them later. I felt this pallet would come in handy.
Brick by brick, tick by tick, no matter how. It's an old Lego Island song for sure. Satisfaction. So we don't need to remove everything, I guess? Oh, these ones are not broken. Okay, let's take those two. That is really nice, though, like organizing everything when you come out of the house and creating little areas to put them. So that's cool. All right, this is for bricks. That's going to be that wall there. Can we hang that up? No. I will put that there on that table. There we go. And then we'll need to move the chair. Oh, is there debris over there? Nice that it highlights it for you. A little more there. All right, now we got to demo this. Remove the refrigerator. Yep. Oh boy. Oh. Wait, why was that tipping over? Is there something there? I guess that's an uneven floor. Okay. Okay. Let's start our demo. It'll probably be really important in the future of this game to not, like, destroy things that you're not supposed to. So knocking down a wall that has a painting on the other side that you didn't see like that, and then damaging that could cost you money. So probably a good idea to be thorough and take everything off the walls. Okay, let's get to it then. Dismantle the brick wall. That's a chisel. So we essentially want it all to turn orange. And it looks like it did. All right, so we'll pick up the broken pieces. So in the United States, we don't really use these types of bricks or even insulate, I think, interior walls so much. It's usually the external walls, but whatever, this is a game. And in order to bring more spaces to the player that aren't just constant suburban homes, gonna have to do things this way. Oh, that's satisfying, though. Will you be able to move over it after putting bricks on it? The pallet? Oh, will I be able to move this? I think so. It's just a game. So they let you pick up a whole pallet of bricks. It's one thing to move a refrigerator by hand, but I'd imagine that maybe by now this pallet's probably already heavier than the fridge. I'd hope so. These sound like some pretty hefty bricks. That's like a postman bag. Yeah, the debris thing, yeah. Okay. And there must be like a skill to be able to carry more bricks too. Because in the future, your jobs are going to get like real big-o. This is cool, man. This is... Oh, it all broke on its own. This kind of reminds me a little bit of like Crime Scene Cleaner too. And so it's always fun to play a game like that.
Fortunately, the customer only wants bricks from one wall. Mr. Hammer, it's time for a snack.
Only wants bricks from one wall, okay. So I have more bricks here, but I can't add any more. So I guess this is going to go in the trash too. Get those organized over there. All right, so time to demo the wall. But before we do, let's just casually pick up an entire pallet of bricks, as one is to do very easily. There we go. Okay. Yeah, apparently Superman's doing demo work now. Well, there's just more money in it. More money in, you know, demoing homes than saving them. I mean, Superman's got to pay his bills too. And think about it, chat. Think about all the superheroes who are still beholden to the Internal Revenue Service. Think about that. Professor X in his mansion, got to pay property tax on that and whatnot. Bruce Wayne, got to pay all that money on Wayne Industries or whatever. And the Batmobile, you know, it's got registration fees. He's still got to be registered with the state. He may be saving people, but he's still got to pay that, you know, the wheelage tax. You think he can get away with that? Sure, you're saving Gotham, but, you know, government needs its, you know, $83 a year. And those kids from Power Rangers, think about all the back taxes they owe. Robot maintenance ain't cheap. And I think Zordon's been dodging the IRS. Skill tree will unlock laser eyes. That'd be cool. All right, I think we're done with that. Can we put these in the... No, okay. So those have to stay there. I think I can actually destroy these, though. Can we? Let's see. Okay, we can. Although I did damage the floor, but I don't think that matters in the demo. But it might be a good idea to bring those outside and smash them in the future. But then again, you would probably want to take 2 trips. But then again, is it really worth your time and money to go back and pick those up if they're worth, like, you know, $2 each? I'm assuming this will have a skill tree where we just hold left click and then it'll just do one wall with one swing. Because by the time we're doing like big mansions and things like that, I mean, maybe we'd use the wrecking ball, but that could also be the instance of somebody just wanting a wall removed. You know, like maybe they're like, oh, hey, there's this bedroom. I don't want that bedroom anymore. I want to turn it into like a big living room area. Demo the wall. Take all the stuff out. Hulk smash. Yeah, demo probably pays more than the Daily Planet, yeah. I can't believe we can't remove the baseboard there. Weird. All right, that looks good. So basically we got to turn all these orange to then be able to demolish them. Yeah, I think so. You know, I wonder if we start from the bottom up. Okay. Yeah, that pro move right there. Is that a load-bearing beam? Nope. We were supposed to do it.
I'm grabbing my stuff and slipping off to the warehouse. My work here's done.
What? Oh, pack in your van 1 out of 6 garbage bags. Oh, we don't have to clean all this up? Wow. I'm going to do that, though, for our own personal satisfaction. I mean, imagine just leaving all this behind. Oh, I think I have to, though, because, oh, we'll have to break the bricks down, I think. Otherwise, we'd come back with another pallet, but we only brought 1. Maybe in the full game, though, it'd be wiser to bring multiples. Ugh. I don't think we're going to be able to fit all this stuff in the van, but at least for the courtesy of the customer, we can at least leave it here tidy and neat. So we're supposed to bring back a garbage bag, a pallet of bricks, and then 4 planks of 270 and 150 centimeters. 4 270s and 2 150s. Okay, yeah, one way to find out is this. Yeah, that'd be a great YouTube channel. Is this wall load bearing? And it's just me swinging a sledgehammer at various structural components. They used to do will it blend or like hydraulic press. Oh, that's old stuff. This is the future. Hi guys, I'm here at the Hoover Dam. I can't tell you how annoying it is to like want like to leave these, but there's nothing we can really do about like, yeah. All right, I think we're just gonna have to leave it as a pile because there's really no way to organize that, tidy that up. And I think we want to move on and see other jobs too. But if this were the full game, I'd want to try to bring all those bricks if we could. I mean, that's a whole nother pallet there, so that's worth something. But okay, let's go ahead and put the refrigerator back. You can rotate it on its side, too. Oh, that's cool. You can lay stuff down if you want to. This refrigerator's weird, man. Oh, you can actually see like a little outlet in the back there, I think, at the bottom. Is that... Are we going to have to plug things in the future? Oh, that must have been a handle for one of the drawers. Okay, so it needs to go this way. All right, well, we did what we could. All right, well, let's skedaddle. I think we'll put the bricks in first. Actually, I wonder, is there a side door? Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Cool, and then our stuff. That stuff we're going to have to sell on eBay. And then there's also the debris bag, so we'll bring that one. Okay, so what's the difference here between these? Is there a way to tell what we're holding? Actually, I think this will tell us. All right, so those are 270s, and these are 150s. So it's 2 of each. No, four of the longer ones, 2 shorts. Okay. Actually, we could do this, couldn't we? We take the 4 there. Take that one. Can we just bring them all? Why not just bring them all? Not really that much more space to bring the whole thing. There. Return to the warehouse. All right, we're all done here. Now, I'm assuming for the demo, too, the time in the upper right corner is frozen. So maybe there is a day-night cycle. And obviously, we have to do things by a certain time. So we got to work quickly, too. So cutting corners is the right way to do things.
Everything on its shelf. No clutter. If an occupational safety inspection comes by and sees bricks or refrigerators on the floor, they'll ruin me.
Like a glove. Right, unpack all the items from the van.
Heavy stuff. They don't pay me enough.
What do you mean they?
Wait a minute, I'm the boss here.
Yeah, you own your own company, bro. Okay, let's start with the wood. That'll go in there. Like being at the Home Depot, I can hear the theme song now. Wait, what? Oh, those different sizes? Wait, why can't I? Oh, those are planks, I think. Oh, planks 270s, beams 270s, and then beams 150s. Okay, so there are different cuts of wood too. Damn, that's nice. That's not just like beam and plank and that's it. Unpack items from the van, done. Okay, where does this go? Oh, nice. Snaps in. Perfect. That goes there. And put the garbage bag in the recycling
The rubble pays
area.
off. I'll get some change for it.
So that's a good
Now back to the computer.
thing to do with your extra space in your vans. You should probably just take extra debris if you got everything. But as they mentioned, it's like a space to cost ratio. Like, sure, you can bring a chair, but is it really worth it?
Now that I've got it all stored, I'll get one order in. Quick and easy checkout, and I'll declutter the warehouse in the process.
Nice. Orders are a way to earn money by selling items that you retrieved and brought to the warehouse. You just received an order, which you can fulfill using the items you acquired on your first contract. Different orders will require different quality items, so try to retrieve everything you can. Order 1111. Common client. They want a full pallet of bricks and 4 common 270 planks. That'll give us $64.
What works best for me? All in all, the cheapest will suffice. A small order's a small expense.
Well, that's going to be tricky. Like, how do you know if you're buying the right van? At least it's not too much more expensive. The biggest one is only 25, but when you're getting 64, that's going to matter.
Now that I have that out of the way, I can close the contract. Too bad I have to wait until tomorrow to get paid. Wanted to buy that new DLC with the big battleships for my ship game.
He's talking about Ship Graveyard Simulator, or is he talking about World of Warships? Boop. Oh, an invoice. There it is. Okay. Penalties and bonuses 0. Main job 185. Cool. And looks like we did everything that we were supposed to do. We went above and beyond. But I just did that because I wanted to.
Great rating. If this keeps up, I'll be approached by richer and rarer customers. Can't wait.
Contracts. Look, we gave it 112%, chat. We didn't even do a 100% job. We put in 112% every day here at the channel.
Back to the order. Oh, the courier's already arrived. Which planks do they need? A scanner can come in handy here.
All right. Well, let's get the brick pallet. And where's that van? Oh. Oh, we can't open the side door, though. We don't really need the scanner because we already identified what it was. They need 4 of these. Complete the order. Do we go back to the PC for that? Yep.
Thank you
Okay.
for your cooperation. May the next order be bigger. To take larger orders, I need more space in the warehouse. I'll get additional rack.
Okay, this is cool. So we actually get to upgrade the warehouse, and when we edit it, it's like a
I brought
top-down.
a lot of boards and beams, so
Yeah.
the rack will quickly fill up. Adding a second one's reasonable.
And I think we can move everything around that's already in here, too. So if we click on any of this stuff, yeah, we can scoot it all around. That's nice. Is there a grid mode? Left shift, but it doesn't show an actual grid. Okay. Top-down builder, POG. Okay, so we're supposed to buy another one of those. 300. So we got more storage for beams. I don't even know what some of these things are. Oh, there's one for furniture, what looks to be bricks. Windows too, and maybe generic trash. All right, that's cool that we'll be able to customize the warehouse fully. Very nice.
Since I've taken care of business, I'll see if I can buy some tools.
And very cool that we can move things around, maybe even those pallets there. I want there to be a grid, though, so I can actually, like, more efficiently organize things. But that is a very cool thing. Oh, stock status. Oh, that's cool. We'll be able to see everything that's in the warehouse, too.
A new
Right.
cross screwdriver would be useful. All in all, it's an investment. I
Uh,
need to dismantle stuff faster if I want to make better money.
yeah. Cross screwdriver, flat screwdriver, crowbar, chisel, and a saw. Okay, this is a bad tutorial. If you scroll down, it changes where the arrow is. So it's like, oh, if a player scrolls down, it's like, oh, do I buy the crowbar? What did he say? You know. Let's also take this opportunity to upgrade your cross screwdriver. The tools have several levels. Each upgrade significantly affects their effectiveness and therefore the time you spend on contracts. That reminds me of how things work in the ship graveyard simulator as well. 'Cause some of those things can take forever unless you got upgraded equipment. Mm-hmm.
Whew, that's enough for today. You know, I feel that this is just the beginning of something wonderful. Here's to more successful endeavors.
The best that money can't buy, beyond politics, poverty, and war. Warehouse management. Chad, hold on. I had a thought this morning that I wanted to share with you. And I don't know if anybody's done it yet, but hear me out. This could be really cool. All right. You know Project Zomboid, right? And how there's like the whole pre-breakout mod where it takes place like I forgot the name of the mod already, but we played it before, where it allows you to like survive like a week or so before the outbreak, and then you can like get a job and make money as a firefighter or whatever, or just prep. Okay, imagine Project Zomboid. Now this is going to be controversial, but hear me out. Project Zomboid, but remove the zombies. Just focus on the whole pre-outbreak thing. In fact, the outbreak's not going to happen. Still maintain that 1993-ish vibe or whatever, but yeah, the week 1 mod, but call it the week none mod, right? Remove the zombies and all that stuff, and then schedule 1. Project Zomboid, the whole map and stuff, but then you can buy like warehouses and you know all the warehouses and industrial like factories and abandoned buildings and stuff in that game. Imagine schedule 1 where you're hiring AI workers and stuff and making a meth empire or weed empire or whatever, but then you can deliver it across all of rural Kentucky. and things like that. And then you can buy all the, you know, the different restaurants in the game, like Spiffos, and then you can start, you know, distributing your stuff that way. Wouldn't that be amazing? And then if you were going to do a delivery, it's not just going across a little bit of part of the map. You're going across a whole state to deliver like a whole brick or whatever. That'd be cool. I hope somebody does that. I'll play it the moment it comes out. American ATS. Imagine ATS, but it's drug smuggling. Well, I think it'd be kind of boring, though, because, like, there wouldn't be much difference for the player, and then just randomly you'd just be pulled over and be like, game over. You are going to jail. I don't know. Maybe. All right, so daily cost. I love how they've put the paper in, like, a little plastic protector, too. That's so cool. Recycling got us $15, but we had to pay $10 in fuel, and we had to pay warehouse maintenance, so now we're down $45. Wow. We're broke. But we're up plus 185. Daily cost, negative 45. Contracts and orders, plus 249. Oh, because of the order as well. So us selling stuff plus what we did got us at least 204. So we made $200 a day. Not bad. Tutorial complete. Use the computer to accept more contracts. Okay, so now tutorial over. Now we can go play and do whatever we want within the demo. So let's take some orders. Oh, a wealthy client. Ooh. Can we see what these are before we accept? Rare client, wealthy client. I wonder if we have to work up to these because we won't really have a lot of equipment here. How much money will we make? 141, 440. Wow, that's the, oh wow, 939 for this one. We could take the biggest job here. All we need to do is pull out a stove, a toilet, and a couple of beams. Really? That's so easy. Pull out one 270 centimeter beam, three 150s, a stove, and a toilet times 2 and 3. We would have to take a couple trips, I think. But let's do the most expensive contract and see what happens. Also, I don't know if these refresh over a number of days. They might, because once we complete that one, a day might pass. This one's going to give us 3 days. I don't know. Let's go all in and see what we can do. Select a courier company. Wait, what? Oh, these are what they want. Oh, my bad. Okay. So these are orders if we fulfill them. Oh, that's cool. All right, so this pays you for collecting all of these things. My mistake. Yeah. So these are, and you can see what we already have. So we could already take, the wood's already taken care of, so that's why that's blue. So we just got to go grab 2 more stoves and 3 more toilets. So I wonder, in that first mission, there was a TV and a stove behind that trailer. I wonder if we could have brought that with us too. If there's a way to kind of steal things that aren't necessarily, you know, going to punish you for taking them. So, interesting. All right, well, let's do contracts then. Abandoned shanty, life upgrade, great cleanup. Well, this one expires. Oh, time to execute one. Is there an expiration date? Well, let's go with the rare client and see what that is. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to do here. All right, let's accept that one. That, I think, gives us $500. Okay. So recover their wardrobe, recover their dresser, take to the warehouse a sofa. Ooh. Recover for a customer a TV, destroy the walls, and clean up. 5 walls in the bathroom. Okay, so we should probably bring a brick pallet with us. And we have to buy another one of those. And let's check the other things. Is there going to be rare loot to bring back? Bonus. Washing machine, toilet, water heater, ceiling light. Oh, that's cool. I don't think there's going to be a reason to bring a little box for like trinkets and stuff like that. Like one of those. Maybe it wouldn't hurt. Let's just bring one. Error on the side of caution, and we'll bring one. And maybe we could bring another. We might have to take a couple trips on this one, I think. And I don't know how much bricks are making us. But anywhere we can make money is cool. To bring multiple pallets. Try not to leave anything behind. Okay, let's go. So we will have to make multiple trips. That's the point of upgrading your van, then, is so you don't have to do that as much. And is the clock ticking in the upper right corner? Yes, it is. All right, so now things are timed. All right. Okay, first things first, then. Let's start in the hall. Recover for the customer dresser. Is that it right there? Oh, we can right-click to look down. Nice. Can I unbolt those? I wonder what it's the best to spend money on. Okay, this is a little lonely, chat. It's time to turn on some soundtracks. Let's put on the soundtrack from Roadcraft. Oh, yeah. Put on the Roadcraft soundtrack, brother. Hell yeah. Let's see. It'll keep us company. And that'll do, I think. Hell yeah. There we go. All right, that'll keep us company. So if you like Car Mechanic Simulator, this has a little bit of that too, where like you're disassembling parts and pieces bit by bit. This is honestly tedious, but it's very realistic. And it also makes me want to play Contractville again too. How fun it was to play that. Too many good games like this, chat. No construction work without music, that's right. Now, we should be listening to, like, I don't know, Cherry Pie by Warrant. Or We Built This City on rock and roll. Gonna have a whole construction playlist. Or perhaps just, like, come in like a wrecking ball. Now, this would also be fun multiplayer. I don't know if it'll have multiplayer, but I'm suspecting people would really like it. House Flipper has that now with House Flipper 2. Also, you know what makes a game like this great, too, is the mini-games. I think that's why with Schedule 1, that's so fun with the mini-games. You know, it's not just like hold E to water drug. There's actually like a good little mini game to it. What are we missing there? Oh, okay, we have to take it apart in order. Yes, she's my cherry pie. A cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. That's right. The Magic Girl, welcome back. Alright, let's take this thing apart. There we go. Okay, dresser complete. Return to customer. Where's their van? So I guess they'll always have these blue vans? All right, what next? Recover the display cabinet. That'd be it. Oh, good thing we brought the little thing. I don't know if I could take those, though, for money. I just take that for free? Not stealing? Guess not. This is just called alternative payment method. Oh, there's something up there too, an elephant. Oh dear. I wonder if you get in trouble for stealing like that, right? Like, can I take this man's piggy bank? Or should we smash it, maybe? Alright. We'll have to experiment. It's the demo, so let's just do it to see if we can do it. Okay, so how do we take this apart? No hinges or anything? Oh, there they are. Wow, the devs did a lot of work here, man. They like built custom hinges and stuff for different cabinets. I'm impressed with this, man. A lot of hype and excitement here. Oh, and then we gotta pop the hinges out too. Wow. We gotta do the same for that one. Kind of a little dark though. It would be nice to have an upgrade that just gives you like a headlamp or something, because I got the lights on in the house. I can't see a damn thing. Like, hey, look into this dark cabinet without a flashlight. Unless there is one. I just did F? No? Wait, flashlight, middle mouse. There it is. Oh, I see it in the in the lower left. There we go. All right, cool. So we get a flashlight. Nice. I'm smart. Brain good. Trust me, chat. I'm a gamer. You know what I'm really happy about, chat, is that we're getting more and more demos that are lasting like multiple hours, not just like do the first job and then the screen pops up that says, you know, wish list our game coming October or whatever. I think it's a real big confident move to give a player, you know, you don't want to give them the full game, but this is almost like a free meal. This is not a Costco sample. This is literally like a whole sandwich for free. I was like, ooh, I like that sandwich. Purchase and consume, yeah. Oh. It was screwed in the midsection. All right, that makes sense to hold the cabinet together. Flashback to dad. Just hold the light here, damn it. Okay, we gotta unscrew at the bottom. Nice. Another thing complete. Always want to keep going out to the right. You know what I'm hoping, and I didn't see it yet though, is the batteries of the flashlight being like limited. Which would be annoying. Imagine having to go back to the truck every 10 minutes. Oh, it's Tetris Sim. Look at this. We put it upside down. Oh, and then We put our thing down, flipped it, and reversed it. Oh my god, look at that. Pog, game of the year. So it literally is Tetris. It literally is Tetris. That's outstanding. Let's get in the truck. Get in the van. My guy like can't jump crouch. There he goes. Okay, so throw it in, then just climb in. Now this music's reminding me of like we're playing Hard Space Shipbreaker. Okay, good enough. Yeah, I don't know when this game comes out, actually. I didn't, let me just take a little peek. They have a demo. This is out now. It's a prologue, as they say, but I feel like demos, prologues, betas, all that stuff are the same. So the demo came out on March 31st, and then on the store page for this one... Wow, and they even updated the demo, too. They updated the demo this morning. Wait, what? Hold on a second. New voice, new vibes. Big audio update 1.03. We got big news and it's coming straight for your ears. Thanks to the feedback about the AI placeholder in the free prologue, we decided not to wait any longer. We're thrilled to introduce the real voice of Deconstruction Simulator, Nick Atlas, a pro voice actor. Oh my god, they did it away. The dude was in Dune Spice Wars and also a Chevrolet ad. Oh, and Spotify ads too. Wow. Okay, so there was an AI voice actor in the game, and well, they used that as a placeholder for the full game, but they said, now screw it, and then they released the actual voice lines. That's great. Wow. Okay, so confirm no longer AI voice acting. That's why I wasn't sure, because it was before, and I couldn't remember. Outstanding. Good job, devs. And then they made more changes, too. In a free prologue, dude. They added adjusted Korean translations, modified some of the lighting in the houses. Dude, these guys are updating a prologue. That's another good sign. Good job, devs. But as for this game, what if we just search for the main game? So it says Q2 2025, so I guess soon, maybe the next 3 months or so. What, that? April, May, June? Nice. Okay, well that's good to hear. Glad that we looked into that. Happy to hear that. Okay, where were we? What do we need to do in the hull? I guess we're done with the hull. Now I'm just curious, chat. We're just going to do a little experimentation here. It wasn't worth it. All right. Probably be more worth it to bring the piggy bank back with you. But we had to test. Like, can you get money from the piggy bank in the game? The answer, no. Not yet, anyway. All right, let's start in the bathroom now. Oh, they want us to destroy walls, okay. And we're allowed to just take stuff? Toilet is rare. Can I just take that? Is that mine now? Although, you could also play this game where, sure, maybe you'll take a little penalty for stealing some things, like the toilet and whatnot, but it could help you to complete a collection, and that could make you a lot of money. So that could be a good thing, too. Okay, let's see. Kitchen. Recover for the customer the fridge. Okay. Dude, the guy was in a Chevrolet ad. Brother, buy the all-new Ford Chevy, Ford, brother, yeah, brother, yeah. All you gotta do. Show the truck going through the mud in slow motion, making a turn. Talk about JD Power and Associates a couple of times. Nobody knows who those people are. And then you just say, you know, for over at least 1 year, Chevrolet has made trucks. Just buy our trucks, brother. Yeah, we're not asking anymore. We're telling you, if you don't buy this truck, there will be consequences. Okay, I guess that works. That's fine. Oh, tab to hold the to see the order. Okay, so we're done with the whole, the kitchen, and just the bathroom to destroy 7 walls, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to take stuff off the walls to make the job a little easier. And we'll move the TV out of here, too. So I guess you can be kind of a wah. You could basically do the I stole money from my clients and became rich. I made 69,420 by stealing from my clients, and this happened. Whoa. How original. How the hell do we just move stuff without, like, dismantling? That's kind of annoying. Like, can't we just scoot this around? Another piggy bank. All right, I'm just going to steal this one this time. I learned my lesson. Don't destroy, steal. Also, it looks like with the toilet, we just pick it right up. No need to undo the plumbing for the toilet or, you know, unbolt it or anything. Is that a light switch? Plug in for the TV. Okay, so let's remove this. The airplane. Just seems like we need to remove this to get to the wall. Like, I don't think we have to do this, but we have to do this. Like, imagine doing this for a customer. Like, instead of, you know, moving their entertainment center away from the wall, like, imagine dismantling it all and then putting it into cardboard and then, like, having it sit next to them. Like in the hallway. Like, well, we had to knock that wall out, so I've dismantled the entirety of your entertainment center. Better to salvage the stuff to resell. I think so too. There's a little shady business practice going on here. I mean, if you want, you can do everything legit too, but also, I would appreciate a little bit more backstory on the clients, because the one with the bailiff was pretty interesting. Like, guy went to jail, and the city wanted, like, to repo the house or something. I don't know. Oh, the floor is dirty. Okay. Well, we better get our brick pallet, because we know that's going to be a thing. So a lot of this is going to be guesstimation, too, which does make sense. Like, you know, you go to a job site thinking you have everything you need, but sometimes you just never know. And then you just got to kind of, like, hope for the best. And make 2 trips. That'd be a great shirt idea. Hope for the best and make 2 trips. Like, if you've ever done, like, an install of something before, you know that, like, sometimes you're just going to have to take 2 trips. Sometimes changing that car battery isn't going to be as easy as you think it is. Then you got to go over to the Home Depot a couple of times to get, like, a new tool set or something like that. Like, oh, damn it, I don't have... Like, oh, this is all... Oh, there's all this corrosion. Oh, my God. Now, what about this? This is wiring. There's wiring behind that wall. I wonder, did I really have to loosen that in order to demo it? Maybe not. I guess that's only if you're going to salvage the paneling. I like how all the stuff that I've wanted to is just like taken care of. Like, boy, I wish we could use a flashlight in this game. We have a flashlight. Boy, I wish they wouldn't use AI voice acting. They're not. They hired a guy. Like, if only I could get a couple of $1 million now tax-free as an apology from Rockstar Online. I think we're good here. Star. Luckily, the game doesn't get too complicated with things like baseboard and other things like that. You pray that GTA 6 comes out in July, preferably the 5th. That's Stromby's birthday. I gotta go see him before he grows up to be a big boy. Okay, that should be it for the outside. Now the inside wall. I wonder if we could, like, optionally do different demolition methods. Like, could I cut out the, some of this wall collapsed, but am I able to actually cut out some of these beams if I want to? Like, if a customer asks us to demo a wall, I think it could kind of be up to us on how we want to do that. Like, if they're just like, get rid of this. If we know there's a method we can get rid of it carefully and make some extra money from it, that seems like a good plan. It looks like a lot of those optional orders reward us for doing that. I wonder if there'll be a mod for this game where you could be the Canadian guy from Homes on Homes. Be like that former mayor, what was his name? Rob Ford. Holy Christ, bud. Look at look at all these OSHA violations. I'm not even on the site yet. I'm on the highway. Oh, look. Oh, they use Simpson straps and gray beam. What is this? A new build hellhole. Yeah. This, of course, will take more time, but could get us some money. Oh, it doesn't let me, like, cut it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there it goes. These are the 270 planks, I think. Music reminds me of the band called Tool. Oh, really? I remember one of my friends growing up, his brother loved Tool. Well, they both did, but every shirt they'd wear. Be a weird day to see him without his Tool band shirt on. rid of that baseboard. Ooh, I don't want to swing at it yet. Best crack smoking politician Canada ever seen. Rob Ford. Look, the guy was just a Schedule 1 cosplayer before we even knew the game really like existed. The guy was ahead of his time. I wonder also when the day ends in this game, like if you have 3 days to do it, what can I work from? Like, is it a 9 to 5 thing or what? We've done a tremendous amount of work though in a short time. Just seems like the beams are really easy to bring with. I mean, they're not... Doesn't seem too hard to bring those with you. Now, how do we get that door out of there? Don't want that. Oh, wait. Use tool. Or close. A little weird to see a dresser in a bathroom too. Usually you don't see that. Okay. Maybe that's just going to be the easiest way to do that. Or maybe the only way to do that. I can't believe we can't just, like, take the door off the hinge and... do it that way. Okay, also there's a water heater there. Oh, alright, we just picked that up. That's fine. Is that a good one? Oh, it's a rare water heater. I can't tell yet. Like, are we a thief in this game? It seems like they got a little story going to where, like, we can be a little shady, but the main character doesn't seem that way. It seems like our boss was the shady one, the one who fired us, and then we went out and got a $100,000 loan to buy a whole warehouse for $1 million. Like, how much is a warehouse going for these days? You know, 8K. Yeah, we're probably just renting. Game will be a little lonely without music, so I think they should do what, like, maybe Farming Sim or Trucker, you know, like ATS Euro Truck did, where you can get the online radio. Nothing stopping you from, you know, running Spotify in the background either, but, you know. Would be kind of cool to buy, like, a little boombox. Have it playing music on the site. Kind of a cool puzzle to take these apart, though. Well, how the hell? Oh. I guess I have to take... Well, how the hell am I supposed to get to that? Oh, that's how. Okay. Finding cassettes would be cool. Oh yeah, to listen to new... Oh, that's right. They have that, I think, in Crime Scene Cleaner, too, where there's, like, hidden cassettes around the map. Happy Saturday, chat. Yes, indeed. Lots to clean up here. Thank you, Stefford. Thank you. Okay. Let's take out the baseboards. See how many of those beams we can salvage. Locked in, chat. Focused. Okay. Now, will that beam at the top fall down? Yes, it will. That must just be a thing for the door that was there. Okay, since we're not playing the full game, I don't think we need to salvage all this stuff. We'll just knock it out. But if we're playing the full game, like, I'd want to try to save every piece we could. Yeah, that SnowRunner and Roadcraft music just hits different. It's too good. And then there's things we don't have to do, like cleaning up like this. Like, how could I leave this like this for the customer? Even though the game allows it, it's like, how could you live with yourself walking out of here and being like, "Okay, bye." Like, what? You're leaving the guy enough like firewood for the winter. Oh, three winners. Ooh, oh boy. Oh, we can even rip up like the porches and stuff too. No way. Okay, how much left is there to do? I think we're done here. Oh, there's bonus. Take to the warehouse a sofa, RTV shelf, and the TV. Was this the TV shelf? Okay, so these were part of the bonus. thingies. What is this exactly? Is that the thing? RTV shelf, okay. So that's a bonus thing we got to take. Then the TV. This is almost like a thief simulator with a little home deconstruction mixed in. Like, our guy runs a little thief thing on the side. TV. Oh, the sofa as well. Wow, we got to fit that in there. Good luck with that. And this interior wall was not brick. We're gonna have to take what? Oh, we don't take this apart? Now come on. This seems like it'd be really easy to take apart. You just take the couch cushions and stuff and no, whatever. So we'll bring the brick pallet back. Okay, that works. Okay, and then what else do we need? So all that's done, so we're making 585. Then the sofa, yep. Oh, and then cleanup is done, apparently. 1 out of 1. So I guess we just had to make 1 bag. Even though I made 2. So we just leave it like that. We're done. I can steal this stuff, I guess. Like, are we actually going to get in trouble for that? Like, that's $3. Is that really worth taking? Well, we could take everything, including the kitchen sink, I guess. Yeah, there's got to be some sort of hidden mechanic to stealing things. What else do we got? Wow, you could be shady as hell. It's kind of deceptive, but I feel like if the game's not going to punish you for that stuff, I mean, Tetris the hell out of that van and take every morsel you can. And I want to bring all those beams, too. Is there anything out back? Okay, that counts. All right, let's grab the long beams. And I'm opening my own Home Depot. Call it Reap Home Depot. I'm repoing people's houses piece by piece. You can reclaim it at the hardware store. It's like in The Simpsons when Moe gets his bar floor repossessed. It's like people are walking around on pipes. On the water heater too, we should take that. Receive penalty. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to take that. I can stay. Okay, so it takes the penalty away. Okay, so there is a penalty for stealing certain stuff, but like, you know, if you're gonna get $100 penalty for stealing like a toilet, but you're gonna get like a $800 bonus for doing it. Like it kind of part of the thing. But then again, that might hurt your rep. That's like a $50 loss, but maybe it'll be worth it. But if we leave the item, then we don't get the penalty. Okay. But maybe they don't care about certain things. I'm gonna leave this. This was like $5, whatever. And I don't think we can bring a bag either. So this job's done, right? We're good. See 1 out of 1s across the board. We're making 835 out of that though. Bonuses plus 250. So I guess you could do the bonuses, but then like steal stuff, and then that kind of would negate the losses. Really, you just wouldn't get the bonus, but you'd get a delayed bonus later on. Alright, so that goes over here. So that's what that scanner's for then, when you're wondering like, what the hell is this? You can find out what kind of an entertainment unit or thing that you brought back. TV. Now how's that gonna fit there? Oh, okay, alright, that okay. I guess. I feel like you should be able to fit way more wood in there. Like, are those not the same? This one? That's a 150 centimeter beam, and so is that. Yeah, you should be able to fit like 30 of these damn things in there. And there's got to be contracts all the time that are just requesting lumber. Lumber. But I'm assuming what a player would probably do later in the game is to make one whole shelf for each type. So you'd have like this whole thing be 150s, which would be nice if you could label that up there. Be like, okay, these are 150 beams, these are 150 planks, whatever. And I guess we can just leave that in there because it sits flat and doesn't really take up much space. Okay, so how do we finish this up? Da-da-da. So contracts, the one that we're on. So we can complete, everything looks good, right? 100%, yeah. Okay. Boop, boop. Definitely calling you again. Even if you steal from them, I have a feeling they would say that, so long as you got most of the stuff done. Okay, then what about orders? Okay, yeah, so here we could sell some beams for $37.94. But then we got to pay a $5 shipping fee for the van, so it's like, really? 30 bucks? I mean, $30 is $30, but I mean, you know, come on. All right, so the flat screwdriver is used for that prying. Wait, my budget's only $485. Didn't I earn 800 bucks? Where'd that money go? Might give me a better flat screwdriver. Save some of my sanity. And I haven't had to use a crowbar yet. The chisels for those brick and the saws when we take out those individual beams. Okay. Well, let's do another contract. Wait, this one's only for 185 bucks? Wait, that seems like a lot of work for 185 bucks. Whoa, what the hell? Destroy 5 walls, clean out with that? Whoa. That's got to be negotiated. $185 for all of that? I got a promotion. I've been hard at work for it. I'm going to pamper myself with new furniture and interior reorganization. Please take care of my old furniture. Some of it could go to my sick mother, so don't blow it all away. I think we're going to do this one. This one seems less needy. Wait, didn't we just do this one? No. Summer's just around the corner, and I still haven't taken care of my spring cleaning. I need more space in the house, and at the moment, junk is making my life miserable. Take care of it, will you? All right, so we're doing like 1-800-GOT-JUNK for this guy. All right, let's do that contract. And it does look like people don't mind if you steal their knickknacks. So, furious if you steal their toilet. Well, they're not that mad. They're mad, but they're not that mad if you steal their toilet, stove, or refrigerator. But if you steal like their family photos and trophies and pictures of their kids or whatever, then they're fine with that. Well, this is nice. All right, dude, they did a really good job with this, man. Although I don't know why we had to block a lane of traffic to park this van. Dude, just back in over here. Or actually, don't even back in. Just pull up here, then back into the van's right in front of the door. Okay. So in the living room, pull out the shelf, the wardrobe, and the TV. Is there a lion and a witch in there as well? To go with with the wardrobe. You know, some of these things, these are safety hazards, sir. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna let you be able to. Can't let you drive out of here, drive off the lot without the some of these things properly secured. Oop. Okay, so where's the TV go? He wants the TV. Okay. Is there anything hidden around the house? Super mug, Superman, super day. Okay. Just for safety. Okay. So the shelf and the wardrobe are the other two things. Oh, dude, look at that. Well, first of all, those are not American outlets. Second of all, I love the fact that they put, like, the developer put outlets where there's like cutouts for the TV entertainment center stuff. That's cool. This dev cares. Wonder if there'll be a DLC to pull copper wires out of the walls. Okay, and then we need to remove those from the bottom there. And we can take the top off. Midsections first, okay. Okay, so this is for the customer. And the other thing's the wardrobe. So I bought a new like screwdriver for removing these, but it doesn't seem to be that much better. A whole job though dedicated to just like you finish a job and then you have enough money to just buy like a new screwdriver. Razor thin margins. Plus, I don't know if we have to pay bills in this game often. I don't know how all that's gonna work, but boy. But I have a feeling that these are the types of jobs that would be, you do a couple of these and then probably not come back to them very often, unless you're looking for specific items. So like I wonder if you, well, it would hurt your, I wonder how they control that, because it could hurt your reputation and lock out other jobs if you were to just take a job to go to somebody's house and steal their toilet, and then once you've taken their toilet, you just say job complete, and then they're just going to give you like a no-star review. There could be a fun meta to this. Another package done. It's already 4:30. That goes to them, I think. Okay. Take the chair and the table to the warehouse. Like just one? I guess the living room is the kitchen. Oh, we have to break down the table. Oh, this is going to take a while. Okay, so I could see the first thing that I'm going to want to upgrade is the screwdriver. Like full max out, because man... You need the chisels to remove the wedges? Yeah, there's a difference. The flathead is for that. And the Phillips is for the... everything else. That has to be unscrewed. I'm imagining that the later we get in the game, we'll just get like a power drill. I can't zoom in further than this, though. I'm a bit concerned. I have some concerns. You wonder if there'll be a DLC where you can find bodies in the walls. You know, if they ever make a House Cleaner 2, which was an outstanding game, I hope it's kind of like this. Maybe there's a little demo going on too. Although just power washing stuff and mopping is fun. If there's a story. When I played Power Wash Simulator, there was so many people were like, this is never going to be fun. No one's ever going to play this. This is stupid. And then they're already making a second game. And and there's been so many games that are like similar to it now. And I was like, I knew there was something to that. Power Wash Sim is more satisfying, but then you add other angles to it and it gets more interesting. Oh, we need 4 chairs. Oh, boy. I mean, I get an email a day for bar simulator, beer factory simulator. And in order to cut, I think chat, I'm going to be honest. I think more you are interested in games like this than me playing like, 800 hours of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Which is probably because you guys are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then you want to see me play this on the side. Like, you want the best of both worlds. Which is cool. Only so many hours in a day. Okay, how are we going to pack all this in here? Simulator games are the best, yeah. We're still working on that second channel, chat. On one hand, I should have did that years ago. On the other hand, no time like the present. I didn't realize how many of those games there were until I was like, I looked at my email and I was like, bro, like 9 out of 10 emails are like 3-4 Polish dudes getting together to make something like this. And 1 out of 250 of those games pop off. Supermarket Sim, this game, Might. Schedule 1. Okay, that looks like it's all done. Although these don't shine blue, but I assume that's because those are not rare. That table and chair might be rare items. Is that based on rarity? It is. Okay. Okay. So it's not that it's not done. It's just rarity of the item. Okay, $266. Not bad. And I stole some things. I mean, redistributed wealth for our fees. Just tip. I mean, tip stands for what? Taking items proactively. There you go. Okay. So now we're done with that. No, we can't stack the chairs. Could easily get away with putting 2 of those in a square. Job done. Oh, also we should scan those for value. Oh, these we don't have to scan though. Okay. So we only have to do that with physical items like this. There. Okay. That should be done there. Budget 280. I'm buying another screwdriver or an upgrade. I think we should get more money from that too. So if we go to contracts, complete, then we get 266.46. Job done. Cool. All right, and then let's go to the tool store. Oh, that's gonna be a 300 on that. Oh, budget's only 280. Brah. What can we do to get a little bit more cash? Three brick pallets and 9. Only for 141, man. That's not even worth it. This dude will give us $5.63 for one. Bro, you come pick it up. I gotta rent a van for $5 and get 63 cents out of it? You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. Now let's see. All right. Well, I don't know about that. I think these are things that are going to take a long time to line up to. $13. I mean, we could do this one for $37.94. 63 cents is 63 cents. Yeah, and then that you get taxed 30% on that 63 cents. By the way, the estimated tax too. Oh, our guy ends the day at like 18. Okay, so what do we need? 4 150s. I think these are these. Beams. Oh, he won't work an hour. Bro, you are a small business owner. You start moving your ass. Oh, come on. Okay, so never mind. This game's actually based in France. I thought this was America. It's 5 minutes. Bro, just throw 4 beams in there, 2 beams, and then hit the road, man. It takes 2 minutes. Nope, can't do it. What the hell? Dude has to exclamation point clock out. Can't. God forbid we make money. Okay, I'm trying to go to the door. So he won't work a second past. Wow. And then with $30 in fuel and $50 in warehouse maintenance, but you know, God forbid we cut that down by $30. Insanity, this guy. Wait, now I have the budget? Oh, do we not get the money till we end the day? Okay, so I guess it takes time for the clients to pay the bills. Okay. Well, whatever. Now we got that money back. Let's see what a fully upgraded screwdriver looks like. Spent all my money, but I don't care. And we have new contracts, too. Bedtime story. Oh, look at this house. Just moved here from Poland and had to buy a house on short notice, but the owner did not inform us about the condition of the bedroom. I beg you to help us with the renovation. Take out the bed, the wardrobe, dresser, desk, office chair. Destroy a wall in the kitchen, then clean up. That seems like a good job. 45. Whoa, what is this one? Not even an image. I'm sorry, I know you usually take care of some other things, but I'm so old now. Please help move my furniture so my granddaughter can take it to the dump. I'll pay well. I can help the elderly. For a price. Oh, you need the appropriate permit. Oh, I can't do it. Sorry, Grandma. I'm not licensed and bonded in your state. Can we do that? Can I buy a permit? Requires 3 completed contracts. Okay, so we have to complete another contract before we can do that. Sorry, Grandma. Hands are tied. State told me I can't help the elderly. And this is the only one we can go to then. Life upgrade. Didn't we already do this one? Well, I guess we have to complete a 3rd contract for it to count. Or before we could buy a new permit. Alright, whatever. Now let's get this done. Lazy bones. $270. Hell yeah, brother. Chevy trucks, brother, yeah. Oh, there. Ooh. Well, we could do this order too. Common sofa, beam, TV. Oh, hell yeah. We better get a little bigger van though. Hell yeah. Okay, they want a chair for that too. RTV bookshelf. That's the table. There we go, RTV shelf. TV. All right, I guess that worked. And then a 270 beam and a 120 beam. All right, that counts. Well, that's cool. Props box number 2, 55 bucks. All right, we can do that. So now we're selling all of our things. So they're just taking a random grab bag of crap. All right. Enjoy. Oh, they want specifically number 2. Okay. Wow, okay. Prop box number 3 for 36 bucks. You got it. So, like, yeah, the stealing is encouraged a little bit. You know, telling the customer, well, you know, this shelf was in my way, so I had to remove all your Emmy awards and Grammys and Oscars. Had to sell that on the black market. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, I understand. Happens all the time. Prop box number 1, 36. This will help us upgrade the tools before the next job. So then, because that next job's not done for a couple of days, we could just sleep and then go do it the next day. It's not going to take a whole day. Yeah, so when we're sending invoices, they're not paid right away. In real life, it'd probably be like a 30-day period, but for accounts payable, take action. All right, tool store. Okay, so we're out of money, 71 bucks, but we have a lot of cash on the way. Is there a way to see how much we will earn? Is there an invoicing tab? Ooh. Oh, it'll let us build the garage. I'm assuming maybe a bigger garage parking space for a bigger truck. Let's see. So this job's available. We have like 2 days to do that. So I could end the day and come back tomorrow if we've got all these contracts done. Just missing a TV here. $81 is not a lot for that. All right, let's come back tomorrow and we'll complete that other job. Because I want my money. Oh, it looks like we're going... That's what we'll earn is 508.16 in the upper right corner. Okay. Oh, warehouse maintenance is $50 a day? Okay, so you gotta remember minus 50 every day. Scam. So you gotta at least earn 50 bucks. I think the chisel will probably be good. $47. I feel like, okay, maybe these aren't always the best to take. Maybe there'll be a better deal later if you wait. Like $39 for the table? Like, come on, that's worth a little bit more than that, pal. All right, well, let's go to the contract site then. And all these other ones require a permit we don't have. Hell yeah. Yeah, 350 bucks for a screwdriver. And that's just like one of the upgrades. I got a tool shed. Mm-hmm. So the house layout is kind of the same as we saw before, but it is different too. Like they added a wall there. I think they want us to demo that. That looks weird. Okay, first things first. Recover for the kitchen, for the customer, a wardrobe. Ugh. Well, that's nice. When I'm playing the full game, that's the first thing I'm upgrading is that screwdriver, man. Oh, looks like some of those do use a flathead. Oh, but the wait. Is there a flathead to Phillips and a chisel upgrade? Oh, I thought the damn chisel was for the... Oh, maybe that doubles as both for brick and for pulling these sections out? Weird. We're gonna have to take a look at the tools again when we're done here and reassess that. Yeah, because that one's red and then the other one is... Well, there's like a gray screwdriver. So the red one is Phillips, the gray is the... Yeah, and then there's this like orange chisel too, okay. Wow, okay. We got a lot to consider. Yeah. Wow. So you're not just upgrading like any and all tools that pull out screws. Ugh. It's a case-by-case grind. Doesn't take too long though. Okay. Another thing done. Okay, living room has 2 objectives. The dresser and the sofa. Oh, okay. Yeah, it depends on the screw. Okay. Wow. Feels like a 50-50 chance on if it's going to be a Phillips or a regular. And Zoe fixed it so the Zoe will eat after cooking. Oh, good. There's a long way on that game to go to be just as good as The Sims, but Sims 4 had 10 years. I think these guys will do more in 10 months than they would do in the next 10. I see The Sims 4 being like saddle making in the next 10 years. How much innovation saddle making for horses will come in the next 10 years versus rocketry and space exploration. We'll see. This house has 2 TVs, yeah. They're rich. There we go. All right, the bathroom. That's just demoing the walls. And I think that's it. Oh. Washing machine, water heater, toilet and ceiling light. No. We can actually uninstall lights? Alright. Okay, toilet too. Toilet, water heater, seated. Oh, there's a washing machine in here. How many lights are there? There are 4 lights. Oh, that could be. That could barely fit. Okay, we need the turlet. Oh, let's do this. There we go. A little bit of Jenga, a little bit of Tetris going on here. There we go. And then that's it. We just gotta knock out 5 walls. Oh, and this thing. That'll buff out. Actually, I think you could scan every one of those little items, but it's probably the difference between $5 and $8, and it's like, there we go. Okay. Yep, so time to demo. Okay. I was looking to see if we had to clean up any trash. Oh, it's brick. We could have brought back some beautiful, beautiful brick. Actually, we still could, but... just have to make sure we don't complete the contract. I think there was also a contract that wanted us to bring back a door frame, but yeah, this is the demo, so it's like, eh. Sometimes I want to do everything, but then when it's a demo, it's like, you know, save up $1,000 in game, and then it's like, oh, can't buy a van. Not allowed. Or like a repo man or a demolition worker. It seems like we work demolition, but there's also this weird mechanic of being able to take things from people's houses in order to complete these, like, it's almost like if you remember Thief Simulator, there would be like these little sets that people wanted you to gather. So you'd go and like collect, you know, like a kitchen collection. They want you to get like a toaster and a pot and a pan and a couple other things, and then you turn it in. And in this game, it's kind of doing the same thing too, which is weird because like people know you're in their house to do particular jobs, and yeah. Now, every time we take a trip back here, too, it's going to cost us money in fuel. But I don't know if it tells us how much it will cost before we come back. So it's like if I come back and get like 2 or 3 pallets and load up bricks onto those pallets, is that going to be financially worth it? Worth the extra trip? It might actually be worth it, though, because we could complete like another set. So that would be kind of nice, I think. So like if we, you know, it might take extra time, it might take extra money, and sometimes stealing might be like affect our reputation a little bit. But then if you, I don't know, for a game that's got razor thin margins like this, it could be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Also, it's only 10:26 in the morning. So we got 8 hours to come back and finish this up. Any bears? I have not seen any bears. Nope. Oh, this is trash. Okay. I think it might be worth coming back. The house has asbestos. You have died. Okay, let's see if we can go home. We'll offload this stuff and come back with a couple more brick pallets. Their turlet. Washing machine. There's a couch there. Box number 4. I'm not sure how many brick pallets we could fit in there. Maybe 3 if we put them side by side like this. That might work. Yeah, it was quite the haul on that one. The van was like all the way full to the brim. You're going to have to upgrade that van like ASAP too. Tools and the ability to store stuff. Time and trips are going to be important. Don't need another one of those yet, but we will. Also, big problem, if you don't have 10 bucks on you, you can't get like another pallet. Those should fit. Whoa, 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 okay. So it doesn't seem to tell, like, calculate for us how long it takes to get back and stuff when you click on it. Now it's 11:30. I wonder, does this delete that? Okay, it's still there. I remember turning the lights off. Weird you could take people's stuff. Yeah, that part's weird. I don't know what they're going to do about that in the future. Like, I guess if somebody says, hey, get rid of this display cabinet, and you can get rid of all the stuff in the display cabinet too, that makes sense. But just to be able to, like, wander around and, like, open all the drawers and just put stuff in boxes, kind of weird. They only get mad if you take appliances. So it's like, okay. Sure. Well, it looks like the bricks won't break if they drop. Is there not a damn light in here? Like, that light sucks. Can't even see. Like, the windows. Can I open the window? So much darkness. All right, so about like a good portion of a wall is one pallet. How much darkness was there? It was the dark of dark. It was dark and darker. Hello, darkness, my old friend, yeah. I think that's more than enough for the piles, so then we can just knock the rest of it out. Yeah, that doesn't seem to damage the bricks. Actually, it might be a good idea to just pull out the bottom ones and... Wow, that exploded. Okay, well, we at least got 3 pallets out of there. I wonder if a half pallet would count. I'd imagine that if you didn't fill up a pallet, you could just bring it back to the warehouse and then go to another job with a half pallet. Or there might be a way to take like 2 half pallets and then take some of the bricks off of one to make a full one. Maybe. Destroy walls 4 out of 5. Oh, maybe that little bit there. There we go. I think we're supposed to clean up a little bit. We're not at 5 stars though. Why? General 0 out of 1. Clean up. Okay. Oh, that just means I got to take a bag home with me. Okay. General 0 out of 1, still missing. So I guess it just means that we just have to have the floor clean too then? Sometimes it means you gotta have a bag in the car, sometimes it means the floor's gotta be clean. I've seen both. This place literally looks like it's just been looted. There we go. So I guess this is, quote, fine. That's video game fine. So if it counts, it counts. 5 stars is 5 stars. I guess. Back to the Who house. It's a weird door. Gonna have to bring that to the mechanic. Alright, let's recycle. And then where the brick pallets go there, okay. I think we could stack those high. The deconstruction part is cool, but I also hope that with the materials that we're gathering, what would be cool is if we upgraded the warehouse, we could use materials that we've found in the field to reduce the cost of upgrades for the base, which would be really cool. You know what also would be cool? Is if everybody watching subscribes to the channel and make sure that they're following too. Because this game's going to be really cool. I want to play this one more. Don't forget, chat. I'm not asking either. I'm telling you. Don't forget. Alright, so that's another job done. So let's go to the office. And then there's an order there for 47. Seems like it's more beneficial to hold on to the bigger orders. Like getting $7 when the rental for a van is $5. It's like $2. Not even worth my time. Okay, so this will be our third contract complete. Boop, boop. You have reached the end of the prologue. Since the next level of permits is unavailable, you'll no longer receive new contracts. Thanks for playing the game. Be sure to tell us what you think about the game. I don't think that's the end, though, because I think we could go back and redo. Like, if we sleep, I think there'll probably be more contracts available that are tier 1. Where's that? Permits there. Because we can't buy those. What about the garage? Let's build a garage. Don't have enough money. If we finish the day, will that give us enough money? I'd like to see what the garage might look like. That'll give us 782. So let's end our day and see what happens when we upgrade the garage. Let's see. Garage build. Buy a vehicle. Oh, does that let us buy a whole new car? Okay, that's a little misleading because it says to buy a garage, but technically we already have one because this is where this car goes. It'd be nice if we could sell that van and then buy a new one. And this is the one that orders will come from. Oh, here's the garage. Okay. So we got to buy this just to get a new vehicle. Or another vehicle. But it's only us. We can only go one at a time. So why would you ever buy that garage? Why not sell the van and just buy a bigger upgraded vehicle? But then again, I guess sometimes you don't want the... You might not want the bigger vehicle. But sometimes if you got to go back like I did for the extra bricks, you might not want to bring a box van there again. Extra time and money when you could just send the van, which is faster and cheaper. So if we go to... How do we buy a car? There. Okay, so we could buy another van, but that wouldn't make sense. We want to diversify our fleet. That van seems way bigger than that van. That is for going back and like picking up small little knickknacks or whatever. That's probably the van you'd want to buy next, the large one. Kind of weird how they put the minivan before the small van. So it should be mini, then small, then the large van, small truck, which is like a U-Haul truck. Yeah, they all look absolutely dirty. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way to paint them. I think some vehicle customization would be nice. Maybe if you could adjust their color, where the logo goes and stuff could be nice. Huge capacity, $25 per 10 minutes. But they don't seem to do a good job of telling you, at least in the prologue, how far you're traveling or how long it'll take to get there. But I guess they didn't bother because it didn't really matter too much for the beginning of the game. Alright. Well, that's going to be all, guys, for Deconstruction Simulator. This has a lot of promise and a lot of polish to it for a game that isn't even, like, available yet in like on the Steam store page. It just says Q2. It doesn't have a release date, in other words, so it could always move. So I guess all of the prologues and the feedback that they've gotten from that will make for a better game because they've already immediately started to update the prologue, so that's pretty cool. All right, it's Saturday, so it's time to deconstruct in a different way. We're going to be playing Broken Arrow again today. I've been showcasing all the previous footage of us playing that game during the beta back in November. But hype and excitement, there's going to be some more gameplay on the channel of a new update for that game coming soon, a content creator exclusive one, but I can't tell you when. But anyway, there is a link for the new YouTube premiere going live right now. So jump in, click or tap that link if you want to see a new video on the channel. Be among some of the first to watch it. Don't miss out. And I'll see you all in a bit for our restarting of Schedule 1. I'm going to be playing solo, and we're going to start from scratch, a fresh start. But don't worry, we'll still continue with BK and everybody else again in the future too, because we can have multiple saves and profiles. So I'll see you in a bit. Thank you very much for watching.